Hi, this is Steve Oliver. I'm Group CEO of Music Magpie and also Chairman of the Stockport Economic Alliance. I'm talking to you from my home because, like many others, I've been working from home for some 8 weeks now. We're normally based on Stockport Exchange as our head office, but we also have a large warehouse on Newbury Road in Hazel Grove. Actually, at Magpie, we've traded pretty well throughout the last 8 weeks. We feel a little bit guilty and a bit embarrassed about the fact, actually, but our products have remained in good demand online. Both our consumer tech products that we're now more famous for perhaps than our legacy category of CDs and DVDs and games. So as people have been looking to work and stay connected and indeed be entertained from home, those products have been and in demand, and equally as people have looked to raise some cash and declutter whilst they've had some time at home, they've been selling to us. Obviously, my heart and a lot of others goes out to all the businesses out there that have been so badly disrupted and are faring worse than us, and it has been a really difficult time for business that we're all now starting to think about how the recovery from that looks like. And I guess the purpose of this is to stress that this Stockport Business Recovery website is here to say to you, you're not alone, there is support out there, and there's people who can help you. It's also perhaps just to invite you to think about, there's a bit of a cliche in business about there's no greater time to pivot than when in adversity. We've got a couple of examples of that in our history. So 3 years ago, when the high street started to become tougher and tougher, we sadly closed our retail stores, which was a really difficult day for the business to take it purely online, but actually we became a stronger business for it. Around the same time, actually, it's a fairly proud claim to fame for the business, we're the world's biggest seller in the history of Amazon marketplace. But overnight, about 3 years ago, Amazon increased their commission fees on all physical media. And that was a really serious blow to our business model. But we had to pivot very quickly into both accelerating the move from physical media products into consumer tech. But also we really doubled down on our efforts to move customers onto our Music Magpie online store, which is, as of today, by far and away our biggest sales channel. So I'd really be encouraging people to think about how perhaps they can adjust and adapt and pivot their business models in such a time of adversity, and spend this time perhaps away from the front line of the business to think about the future. I heard some figures last week that in China, which is 2 or 3 months ahead of us, whereas online was 28% of all retail spend before the outbreak, now the shops have reopened over there. Online is still 50% of all spend over there. So I think it has accelerated the move from offline to online spend, certainly for the near future. So perhaps any consumer-facing business might be thinking very much about how they can accelerate their online move. The key message really is we will bounce back from this as a business community, as a borough. There are people here to help you. If you want to drop me a line, please drop me a line, or the Economic Alliance. We'd be really glad to hear from you. And we will come through this together. There are people here to help. So please reach out to those who are here to help you, and good luck.